Following up on our breaking news that we first told you about last night at 11, a car repeatedly slammed into a Chabad in Brooklyn. And tonight, that crash is being investigated as a possible hate crime.
No one was hurt, but the impact here is rippling far beyond that borough. We've learned this was not the first time the suspect had contact with a place of worship. Police in New Jersey say the same man showed up at a Chabad there back in November. Tonight, our Christine Sloan takes a closer look at the earlier interaction. Let's begin with Doug Williams with the latest. Doug?
Jessica and Christine, as the community here behind me has really all day been repairing some of the damage from what happened here last night. Want to tell you, just over an hour ago, we learned about the charges from the NYPD that the 36-year-old suspect is now facing. Attempted assault, reckless endangerment, criminal mischief, and aggravated harassment, all being investigated as hate crimes. And as you mentioned, this is as police have now confirmed that he had been inside the building interacting with students in recent weeks. Cell phone video obtained by CBS News New York shows the black Honda sedan that police say was driven by 36-year-old Dan Sohol of Carteret, New Jersey, as it rammed repeatedly into Chabad headquarters here at 770 Eastern Parkway in Crown Heights Wednesday night. Known around the world simply as 770, this is one of the most recognizable buildings and institutions in the Jewish community worldwide.
The response from people here has not been fear. Obviously, we have to remain vigilant and make sure that everyone is safe, but we know that the only way to fight back against darkness is through spreading light, is through doing positive things through Jewish pride. Video
circulating online and verified by CBS News New York shows Sohol dancing and interacting with what appears to be yeshiva students at 770. NYPD Chief of Detectives Joseph Kenny said the video was taken roughly 10 days ago and that Sohol's actions Wednesday are still being investigated as a hate crime, despite his familiarity with the community.
He basically attacked the Jewish institution. This is a synagogue. It's clearly marked as a synagogue. He knew it was a synagogue because he attended there previously.
According to police, Sohol claimed his foot had slipped and that his clunky boots are what caused him to ram into 770 a total of 5 times. The incident comes at a time of increased anti-Semitic violence across the city, something Deborah Halberstam is uniquely qualified to discuss, not only as part of Chabad, but also as an expert in anti-Semitic hate crimes. Her firstborn son, Ari, was shot and killed in 1994, targeted, she says, for no reason other than being a Jew.
It never changes. The only thing I can do is say, I need to make sure I have to do everything within my power and know that every child out there is, and every Jewish kid that's out there is my son.
Halberstam works on the NYPD's Civilian Hate Crimes Panel.
We aren't doing enough. It starts with education in the formative years from K through 12, and that moves on to high school students. And at some point in time, we lose them.
And Halberstam did mention to me that the NYPD does provide additional security here, especially of late. But she did mention that additional perimeter security from the NYPD is something that she said in last night's case would have been helpful. And she said she has since mentioned that very comment to Mayor Mamdani himself. She was out here when the mayor was last night. For now, we're live here in Crown Heights. Doug Williams, CBS News, New York.
All right, Doug, thank you. The suspect has a history of trying to enter Chabad centers. A rabbi in New Jersey confirming that with CBS News New York. Also here tonight, sources tell us the man's family has documented a history of mental illness. Christine Sloan picks up that part of the story.
Outside of the Chabad of South Brunswick is where authorities say the man accused of crashing his car into Chabad's world headquarters was caught on camera back in November. CBS News New York obtaining this photo of the man sources have identified as Dan Sohel in front of the building.
A rabbi locally in Brooklyn told me there's a New Jersey nexus, that he's visited other Chabads in New Jersey. Rabbi
Mendy Karlebach, a South Brunswick police chaplain, realizing the photo was from his area, immediately putting his department in touch with the NYPD.
I thank God that no one was injured. It definitely is a wake-up call just for everyone to be very vigilant and know what's going on around you, your surroundings, and just be aware of who's coming and going.
The South Brunswick rabbi tells me off camera Sohail came by several times, once yelling outside, but he never got in. Police say they responded on a welfare check, and the 36-year-old told them he wanted to convert and was homeless. Authorities say he was not arrested, but instead recommended a mental health counselor. We've learned Sohail's last known address was here in Carteret.
I don't know why a person would repeatedly ram into such an iconic building.
Carla Bach's father, also a rabbi and New Jersey State Police chaplain, says his Chabad house at Rutgers is extremely secure and is urging all houses of worship to do the same.
Take steps in terms of property checks, in terms of high-profile checks, and in terms of undercover checks that the state police is now undertaking.
The rabbi here in South Brunswick tells me that he is praying for that man and hopes that he gets the help that he needs. In South Brunswick, New Jersey, Christine Sloan, CBS News, New York.